Real quick before we get started, editing this video, I noticed just a couple things. One, it's long. This is a long video, but I think it's fun. Stick around, watch it to the end. Two, you're gonna see a lot of my bald spot and lower back. Fortunately, the briefs did their job, so we're not doing any kind of plumbing work today. But just so you're ready. With that, to the intro. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to March 21st, 2020, which none of you care about this, but it's cool for me. The 1-year anniversary of the first year that I uploaded on the channel, or the first year I uploaded on the channel, the first video I uploaded on the channel was March 21st, 2019. It is, as I stand out here in my garage, it's pretty cold, the 1-year anniversary, and it's just cool. You know, I did this kind of for myself to have before and afters, and I figured if I shared it and anybody liked it and wanted to watch it, that'd be cool. And I sit now at 96 subscribers, 30 some odd thousand channel views, largely because that lawn drag video. And it's been awesome. Now, as I sit here as a lawn care enthusiast, I am forced to sit here in Wisconsin where nothing's growing, nothing's doing anything, and I gotta watch all these gentlemen kick off their season with their yard greening up, they're mowing the lawn, all these and so I'm out here in my garage a couple nights. I just uploaded, I would have just gone live, me kind of cleaning the garage out here, and now I have some equipment maintenance that I'm yet to do. So this is going to start kind of, I'm not going to call it a video series, but you know, I can't even call myself an average level of handy, and I have got myself this commercial piece of machinery behind me, hydro motors, hydraulic oil, which I'm due to change right now. That's one thing I'm going to try to do. So this is kind of going to be me trying to pick away at some of the maintenance on that I'm just not familiar with. So this is kind of going to be a bit of, okay, you are just a regular homeowner, you're not a business owner, you don't have a lawn care company, but you bought yourself a commercial piece of equipment because either you have a massive property or, like me, you have enough where a lawn tractor is probably the right play, but I don't want to ride that thing, I want to walk. So I got me one of these, and I'm just going to jump into some of the maintenance here. Got to change the spark plugs actually on both mowers, and then we're going to do some oil changes here. So let's see where this goes, shall we? So again, not a how-to guy. That's not who I am, that's not my content. But we're gonna change this spark plug. 13/16 is the size socket you need for Honda mowers. Did that without looking, wasn't sure how it was gonna work. And again, I showed it in another video, but I just bought from Home Depot, just sells a box, and it's an air filter, thing of oil, and then the spark plug, so you get everything right away. You probably get a little bit ripped off buying something branded, but it was $15, so yeah. If there's anything I've learned from watching other people do things on YouTube, it's if there's something like this, thread it by hand so you don't cross thread it. Let's give her a little something extra. Little corner turn. Didn't do it on camera, but it confirmed it still runs. Success number 1. Let's carry on. A little bit of fuel in there. Before we do anything, let's see if this guy will even start. Not ideal. So let's just say she's not running well. Let's see if we can help. Had to open up both garage doors. We had to run it for a little bit, help her warm up a little bit. It smells awful in here, so we're not helping me keep warm, but I'd rather not die. So we're properly ventilated now. What I wanted to do is change the oil. I bought this little oil pan, I don't know, it was like 13 bucks or something to do this specifically, but I got a little problem. She doesn't fit. So, I don't know, I'm gonna try to run a funnel from where it comes down out of the, so here, hold on. So to drain the oil, we spin this guy right here, that guy, then oil will come down straight through that hole, and we can catch it. But I don't necessarily have anything to catch it with. Let's see what we can do. So I'm just gonna try quick to kick it up and see if I can run the oil pan in from the front. So, hey, not dead. Yet. That's a negative. These things are heavy. I don't know if any of you have any experience with anything like this, but it's heavy. Change of plans. I can't get an oil pan under there, so I'm gonna have to figure out a different solution another time. So right now, I'm gonna take a stab at the hydraulic oil here. That is likely not how you draw it up, but it worked. So basically, what the manual says is you just let this kind of fall down and drain out. I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to do that with that cable. It's pretty taut. So if you've ever thought aloud, man, I wonder what it'd be like to watch an idiot do something like this. I'm your guy. Also the guy that grabs two left-handed gloves. Also because of the way that this is set up, this isn't the lowest point in the system. I'm not even sure how we're going to get this all to drain. Oh, shirt. Shit. Ah. Well, I don't know. Alright. So, I don't think I've gotten anywhere near all the oil out of this, but I've got it connected back up. Give it another wipe in behind. And a new filter. These processes are just a mess. And that's my duty. Alright, there we go. Filter's filled up with oil. Put it down, get it wiped off. And with a little oil on the rim. And we're just getting my hand tight. from everything I can find on the internet that tells me it's supposed to be really hand tight. Let's see if we can get this tank back on. Oh, nerd. There it is. We're reattached. Cool. Moment of truth time. Let's see what happens. The hydro motors still work, but at idle, my right wheel, or where it's supposed to be neutral, my right wheel is spinning forward, my left wheel is spinning backwards. So let's see if we can adjust it and get it right. All right, so like I said there, this wheel is running forward when we're idling, and the other wheel's running in reverse. So these things will come off, and then you just spin this kind of I don't remember what it's called, but just spin it to shorten it and make it work better, and then we'll adjust both and try to get it so that it's not moving at idle, and then hopefully that it'll track in a straight line as well. All right, so I don't know if I should call that a success, a failure, I don't know. So what I did is I got whatever hydraulic oil I was able to get the drain out, refilled it, got a new hydraulic oil filter on there. I've learned that the old girl has some mechanical things wrong. So basically each one of these brackets, so here, and I'll get you in here. Yeah. Where am I? These guys, there we go, holy cow. These guys here, there's different ways that you can set it. So, my finger, there we go. So I don't really know, and they're set differently. They should absolutely be set the same, and I think that's why I'm struggling with tracking on this guy, because they're set different. But so I kind of got it set back the way that it's supposed to be. At neutral, the wheels are about neutral, and they seem to be similar in speeds, and now I've gotten the tire pressures both the same. So I'm hoping that it tracks a little bit better. So I did all the kind of hydro stuff that I could. Haven't figured out how to get an oil pan underneath to change the engine oil. We'll do that at another time. And I have the 2 spark plugs that I have to change as well. So with that, I don't know if that's going to be a part of this video or not. If it isn't a part of this video, thanks for sticking around with me as I struggle to learn what the heck's going on with this big guy. And we're just going to kind of all learn together what it's like to be an unhandy gentleman. And figure out how to have a commercial lawnmower to mow your house's grass. Thank you. Just thought about it. Just actually changed the spark plugs on the big mower while grilling. So if that's not tier 1 dad content, I don't know what is. Well, it's a new night. I'm out here again. Moved my car so I have a little bit more room to operate here. So in the previous bits of this video, I got the hydraulic fluid changed in here. The other night, I got the spark plugs changed while grilling. So there's a new tier 2 dad achievement unlocked. Grilling while changing some spark plugs. Tonight, I finally have a socket that's the right size to get the blades off this big guy down here. And then I'm hoping I can get it up high enough where I can get my oil pan underneath and change the oil, but we'll see. At least I want to get the blades off, sharpen those guys. So let's get to that. Also, I think it was Dick Kennedy that called me out in my other video where I had a beer that I was a Wisconsin resident, but not drinking Spotted Cow. So here you go, friend. Cheers. All right.
So I'm not really sure how good of a camera angle this is going to be, but all right, we're pretty stable. I don't have strong enough impact. All right, just need to have a little bit more faith in my impact. NWD-40. Dad noises. All right. Blade sharpening montage.
Well, there we go. So, I mean, I kind of talked about this video being, can you, the layman homeowner, me, but you, manage one of these things as your day-to-day lawnmower if you don't want to have a riding lawnmower for whatever reason. I like to keep the walk, and that's kind of what I wanted to do, and I had too big of a lawn to cut with a 21-inch, so I went with this option. So you can follow along with me as I manage this, and the next time we get out and cut, we'll see if we can do that without the blades flying off. So now, let's see if we can get the oil changed. So the problem I have is that's where the drain is, and it just drains right down through back there, and it'll just drain down, and you can put an oil pan under there. The problem is the oil pan I bought, that guy, is too big to get underneath there. So what I have to do is try to get this up high enough that I can get that oil pan underneath. So let's see if we can do that without breaking something. I didn't film the oil change because I was just kind of trying to focus on what I did. I actually had an old ice cream bucket, and I was able to fit that underneath and then poured that into my oil pan, so that worked. So I have new oil in there. The hydraulic oil has been drained, refilled. Both the filters changed, all the spark plugs changed, and it ran. It turned back on and it ran. Also got the blades off and got those sharpened. So I've done all of the maintenance. Fingers crossed here now, before too long, we get to start mowing. Now let me be clear again. Further into the future, I might do a, hey, you're a helpless homeowner like me, how-to style video. This is not a how-to video. This is a can the imbecile, me, and maybe you, if you're just not a very handy individual, can you manage something like this? And if I can do it, trust me, you can do it. And maybe as I get more comfortable with doing this stuff, I can do a how-to. This isn't it. But now I have fleet of mowers ready to go for the season. My trimmer's electric, so it's ready to go. My blower's electric, so it's ready to go. I got X Green, or XGRN DIY, and Prodiamine on the way to get the first applications down. Sometime this weekend, I'm going to get my hoses out so I can put some humic on the lawn and the sections that I'm going to be taking good care of. And man, I got my plan. Check that out. It's what we're going to be doing this year. I think I have a lot, hopefully, that I can offer you in terms of how do you manage your yard, how do you rehab it, depending on your budget, time, the effort you want to put in. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, like the video. Thanks for just watching me struggle. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.